up, yo? Welcome back to another video, and we are back on the Retooling the Lions series. This is part 2, and today we are going to be looking through every unrestricted, I believe it's unrestricted free agent that the Lions will have upcoming in 2020 and making a decision whether or not we should bring them back. Why are we doing this? Well, we're retooling the Lions, and we had to figure out, we already did a checklist. If y'all haven't seen part 1, check it out. We did a checklist. We went through it, figured out what we need. Now, in today's video, we are going to be looking at these upcoming free agents and deciding which ones we need to bring back, which ones we don't. This is important because if we don't bring them back, obviously we need to fill the position, and if we do, we may not need to fill that position. So that's what we're going to do today. We're not going to be basing on what the Lions might do. We're going to be telling ourselves what we're going to do, okay? Because we're the rulers of this. All right, so let's just start this thing off. So the interiors here. Now, I did this video before, and it came out super long and weird, and I was like, you know what? This is just kind of awkward. If the screen recording's a little bit messed up, just understand sometimes it does that. But I was like, let's just re-record this. Okay, I'm going to re-record this. I'm going to be telling you guys what we are going to do or what I will do. And if you guys want to change it up, because nothing is set in stone, all right? Off-season really hasn't even started yet. But I'm going to give my take and tell you guys who I would keep and who I won't keep. Then you guys go in the comments, tell me who you want to keep and who you don't want to keep, and we can change it around if y'all want to, okay? So make sure if someone has a comment that you enjoy or like that comment, or you're like, I agree, like that comment, that way I can see it. So let's get it started. All right, we're going to start off here with Jamie Meter, who's a defensive tackle who hasn't played really at all. Says he saw some game action in the season finale, but it took injuries, 4 players ahead of him. So, yeah, we're moving on from Jamie. I'm sorry, Jamie. I know it's crazy, but we ain't about that life. So I'm going to number these because I can see the list. So either I put X or check mark X. We moving on from Jamie. I'm sorry. I don't know if y'all disagree with that or not, but nah, we moving on. Oday Abushi. Now, it starts to get interesting right away with Oday Abushi because I had a lot higher hopes. Didn't play much, injuries, stuff like that. Oday, we're moving on. If we need to go get another depth guard later on, who the heck, it could be Oday later. We can. He's not like one of those guys that are super hard to find. We're moving on. I apologize. That wasn't supposed to be super disrespectful, but we're moving on. Next up, Jermaine Curtis. Now, this one's interesting because we didn't even see him play at all this year. Now, with the emergence of Marvin Hall, I want to say we move on, save the money elsewhere. But you could also still bring him in because he is a talented player. He's kind of old. We don't know what he's going to look like. Haven't seen him at all. We got Kenny Galladay, Marvin Jones, Marvin Hall, and Danny Amendola, who I will say we're going to bring back. Spoiler alert. That's 4 wide receivers. We'll move on. We can find another wide receiver somewhere else. They're not that. I don't know. We can find one somewhere else. Now, coming in at number 12 is where we finally decide to pull someone back. Now, apparently Dom Muhlbach isn't sure if he really wants to come back for another season. But I will say this. Dom Muhlbach are coming back. I will pay you the money, okay? I don't care. Dom Muhlbach's coming back. He's probably not going to want that much. He's a long snapper, okay? I can't assume he would want that much. But we're going to bring Don back, so we don't have to worry about the long snapper position. I honestly don't want to talk about signing a long snapper. So let's just bring Don back, a man that apparently has played all 160 games in the last 16 years, which is a whole decade. Not 16 years, 10 years. Come on, man. I look stupid. In the last 10 years, played every game. Only a Lions player to ever do that. Shout out to Don. I'm grateful for you. And he is staying on the team. Now, let's get into number 11, where we have our man, Rashaan Melvin. Now, I'm going to keep this one short and sweet because I kind of rambled last time. My other video you guys didn't see. Basically, Rashaan Melvin for me is that guy that I think would be nice to bring back, but we don't need to, okay? Rashaan Melvin's on the 1-year deal. I'm going to say simply, let's not bring him back. Unless you guys can disagree with this. I'm going to say let's not bring him back because I feel like we can find a guy like this if we need him up to the season. Heck, we may even be able to bring him back later. But I feel like for the meantime, let's focus on finding someone else. Now, if you get rid of Darius Slay, say you trade Darius Slay, then bring him back. Because if you're going to trade Darius Slay, now you have basically no veterans and you're kind of relying on all rookies. I would move on from him, though, at this point, and I feel like this is a guy that you could possibly get back. So right now I'm going to say no. We're moving on from Rashaan. Tough, we lost our corner, but we still have Amani. We still have Coleman, and we're probably going to keep Slay. Again, I get this, I'm confused sometimes. This is not theirs. This is ours. This is what we're doing. So you guys need to comment below because that's going to be one of the biggest decisions we make on what we're going to do with Darius Slay. Y'all want to keep Slay or not? If I'm moving on from Rashaan Melvin, maybe y'all want to rethink, get rid of Slay. If we keep Rashaan Melvin, maybe we do get rid of Slay and we just go get a Chris Harris. You guys let me know in the comments. This is going to be fun. Next up, coming in number 10 is Sam Martin, and this one's kind of simple for me. We're bringing back Sam Martin. He's reliable. I know he hasn't been maybe the greatest, but bringing that man back. Next up, coming in number 9 is Miles Killebrew, and this is one where I feel like you could move on, but I'm going to try to give him a cheap contract in this situation. I feel like he would accept it in real life, so I'm actually going to bring him back for the simple fact that he can do multiple things. He's a depth guy, good on special teams, so that's huge. Very untalked about. He can play safety. He can play linebacker. When safeties got injured, he moved back. I like him. Miles, you're back on the team. Next up, coming in at number 8, though, is another interesting one, and this is Jeff Driscoll. Now, Jeff Driscoll is a guy I liked. I like him better than Blau. but I don't think we bring him back because I think, at least what I think we should do is bring in a veteran or a different backup. Jeff Driscoll, I don't think he'd want to be a third string. Maybe we can bring back for a third if you guys want to see him as a third. I'm going to say no for now, but if you guys want me to change that, just let me know in the comments. Now, let's get into tier 3 where it starts to get interesting. Coming in at number 7 is Mike Daniels. Now, I know some people are like, hey, let's just give him a little bit of money. I'm going to say move on. I know we got to win next season. We're trying to make this playoff contender. I'm trying to move on. Save my money, not spend it on a guy that we have no idea if he's going to play. He's been hurt for the last couple of years. Let's just not risk it. Let's move on. Let's find someone younger. Find someone different. I know defensive tackle is going to be an important position, knowing now that Snacks will probably retire. But I'm still moving on. I'm going to save that money and give it to someone else. Now, coming in at number 6 is Logan Thomas. This one may shock you guys, but I'm actually going to re-sign Logan Thomas. I'm going to give him that contract because Logan Thomas isn't going to win a lot of money in my opinion, but he's still one of our most impactful tight ends. You don't think of him because we got T. Jackson and Jesse James. But I think this is a good third tight end. Isaac Nauta had basically no role. Now, if you guys want to see us bring back Isaac Nauta and have Isaac Nauta have a bigger role, then we can move on from Thomas. What I saw this year, though, Thomas is reliable. He can make plays. With all the injuries we had at quarterback, he almost had to be a quarterback. So I'm going to bring back Logan Thomas. I don't know. I'm going to do it. If you guys want to change that, let me know. Next up, coming in number 5 is Kenny Wiggins. This one's easy. If it's on a cheap contract, we bring him back. Like it says here, Wiggins isn't on the same class, isn't the same class of a player as Graham Glasgow. So right here it says Wiggins isn't the same class of a player as Glasgow, but as he's not that bad as fans make him out to be. Look, he can play both guard spots. He can move around. He's a good depth player. I'm re-signing Kenny Wiggins. I don't think he wants a lot of money anyways. I think we should re-sign Wiggins, give him another contract, maybe a little one, just for some depth, because we know Stafford's the most important part of this team, and we should re-sign him. Next up, coming in number 4 is Danny Amendola. Very simple to me. We're going to check mark. Don't even need to waste my time. Number 3, A'Shawn Robinson. This one's hard. Y'all have to let me know in the comments this one. I kind of think we should bring him back. He knows the scheme. He's familiar with everybody. Snacks may retire. Even if you add another defensive tackle, that's only one really good one. I'm bringing A'Shawn back. That's just me. Let me know what you guys think. Number 2, Tavon Wilson. Now, Tavon Wilson's a tough one because, again, I like Tavon, or you could go get a different veteran safety. It's up to you. This one I'm actually going to leave as a question mark for now. I want you guys to comment below whether or not you want Tavon back. You guys make this decision. Tavon Wilson, we can go get a different veteran, or we can keep this veteran. I don't know. I want to get a veteran safety. Whether or not it's keeping Tavon or getting a different one, that's up to you guys. Please let me know in the comments below. And finally, let's get in number 1. This is the man, the myth, the legend, Graham Glasgow. Now, Graham, I don't think he's coming back. I think he's already made the decision that he's moving on. I think even if we offer him, he's not coming back. So I'm honestly just going to write it as no. We can offer him. I don't think he'll accept it. He wants his money. He's going to get his money in free agency. So I'm just going to say no to that one because I'm pretty much just assuming that there's no way we'd get him back anyways unless we offered him the house, which I don't think that makes any sense. So there you go. That is what we're going to do. We are right now bringing back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 players out of the 16. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Also let me know, some of the things you want to see me bring back or disagree with me, whatever you disagree about. Hopefully the screen recording's okay. It may not be though. You may just be looking at me, but that's okay. Thank you for watching. I need your comments below, and I'm out.